welcome to another installment of one of my many vlogs that can be pretty much about anything. Competing, horses, horse care, whatever it is. So yeah, welcome. And if you've not been here before, my name's Lisa. My horses are Mr. Darcy and Ballerina Daydream, and we are just, well, I'm just a horse person playing with my horses. We don't take anything too seriously, and we just, yeah, I just like vlogging stuff. So I'm going to tell you what is happening in this vlog. It's Saturday today and we are competing tomorrow. The reason I'm starting this vlog today is because I know tomorrow is going to be pretty much hectic. And the reason for that is I don't take Darcy and Bella ever out together competing. And the reason for that is because it's just, I've been putting it off and off and off and off because I know what they're both like. We go out for fun rides, we go out for farm rides, beach rides, that type of stuff, and there's always somebody else to ride Darcy while we do that. So it's easy, tack them both up and get gone. However, tomorrow I'm riding both of them, and I'm going to try again, and I'm going to hope that this don't cut off because I don't really know what's going on. I don't know which resolution I've just put that on. I've got absolutely no idea. I just hope it looks all right on the screen. So yeah, I'm taking Darcy out tomorrow. I'm taking Bella out tomorrow. And because I like to show jump, and show jump's where I become the most nervous, and with Bella putting in all those stops and stuff, we're not quite back show jumping with her just yet. So I thought to myself, right, why don't I take Darcy and Bella to a dressage test? That way, I'm not that competitive. I'm not a very competitive person anyway when it comes to equestrian sports. I mean, it's nice when you win, don't get me wrong, or even when you get placed, but I'm not going to go there thinking, yes, I need to do this because there's that many great riders out there. I mean, I'd be a fool to think that I'm going to beat them. Anyway, so my idea or my method in my madness is to take Darcy and Bella tomorrow to a dressage test, use it as schooling because we don't have an arena, and I do all my schooling out on hacks, and when the fields are in a good condition I'll try and school in the fields as much as I can, which is why I'm really getting annoyed now with this camera. I don't know what's going on with it, why it keeps switching off. I've no idea why that keeps switching off. Hopefully I'm recording again. I don't really know what's going on here. Let me just stick this back in this box. Yeah, like that. It keeps turning off. I'm not quite sure what's going on. So, where was I? Yeah, so we're going to go out and we're going to do 2 dressage tests, one for Darcy, one for Bella. And my main aim of this tomorrow is just to see how the ponies act together when we're out. Because if it's good and everything goes okay, then I know that I can start taking them to show jumping competitions together, which is when I'm at my most nervous. When I'm nervous the most. Yeah. So this is the method in my madness. Tomorrow I'm going to go with no expectations at all, and without that fear of the fences in front of me. And I'm going to just do the intro test with Darcy because Darcy is not, he has had a couple of issues over the years, and you know, we're just going to do an intro test, nice and easy. And then with Bella we're going to do a prelim 2, which I think is now the old prelim 12. We're going to do that. Now I've got no expectations and we might be all right in the walk and trot. When it comes to the canter, which I'm starting to think is me. Darcy has an issue with canter. I have an issue with Bella has an issue with canter. So the common denominator there is me. So maybe it is me. I'm not sure. Anyway, so yeah, so I've just lost all thought now. It's just run away from me. So what we're going to do tomorrow is we're going to get there. We're going to hopefully be able to take Darcy off the box, Bella off the box, tack Darcy up, and then I'm going to get somebody to walk away with Darcy, and I'm going to put Bella back on the box, and hopefully when she thinks Darcy's gone, she'll stand on the box and she'll be fine until after the test. The problem's going to be with Darcy. Darcy will not get on the box. Sorry about this. Darcy will not get on the box and stand on the box even at a competition on his own. He just doesn't like it. So I'm going to have to tie him to the side of the box and have somebody there with me. So whether I get Bella's test on camera or not, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I just want, that's the method in my madness. I just want to take them out and hopefully make sure that these two can go out together to a show jumping competition, and then I don't have to keep just taking one and not the other one. Or then has it become too stressful for me? I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to take you through today with me what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to ride Bella, hack her, maybe take her in the field because it's nice outside. I'm going to ride Darcy. I'm going to wash both the mains. I'm not going to plait them up until tomorrow, and then I'm going to clean the tack, and then I'm going to get everything onto the horse box so that tomorrow morning I'm less stressed than I already am now. And not only that, I'm talking a lot of, I'm going to say Wally then. I'm talking very fast because obviously I've got a lot going on, so I'm going to take you to show you the horses. Are you there? Oh, it's come back on. So here we have Mr. Jasper. Jazzy. Jazzy, come and say hello. Come and say hello, boo boo. Say hi. Hi. This is my friend's corner. Ah, yeah. And then we have the Mr. Beautiful, absolute divine Darcy. That's what he thinks of me. And then we have, where is she? Bella. Belle. Do you want to say hello? She says, not really. So guys, I'm going to get back to you in a minute. I'm going to take Bella's rug off. It's come really nice now. You just can't change with it. You just cannot predict this weather anymore, and neither could the weather forecast people, because it's never what they say it is. So yeah, I'll let you see a few little bits of what we're going to be doing. And rather than me keep waffling on, I hope you understand what my method in my madness is tomorrow of what I'm going to be doing. If I get in and do 2 tests tomorrow and everything goes to plan, I might even sing for you. No, what sing for you? Absolutely won't sing for you. So, wow, is Bella in my screen? This camera is absolutely epic. How is she even in that screen? If you're watching this, you're going to think this girl is absolutely off a rocker. I mean, right now I'm talking to myself. I know you're probably watching me, but I'm talking to myself. Look at that. How epic is that? Just love these cameras. Anyway, I'm turning you off because you don't want to hear half that stuff that I say to myself. Bye. Oh, we're recording. Catches everything, this camera, doesn't it? You've even caught me talking to myself. I mean, this camera's naughty. I bet every time, I'm going to have to go back through my vlogs and have a look, because I'm pretty sure every time I start a vlog or I do a vlog, I've got the same clothes on. And that's just me. I like comfort. So when I find something comfortable, I just continuously wear it. I do wash them, okay? Bella, I clipped her just here only 2 weeks ago, and because of where we are, I call it the Outer Hebrides, but we're just on the hills in Yorkshire. She just seems to grow back so quick. I'm not going to clip her again. Yeah. Definitely not, because it would be just becoming a thing over and over. So, Bella has not been out since... When was the last time you were out, cheeky monkey? I don't think she's been out to a competition since we had that really bad time at Port Royal, which was I think around April time. So we're in October now. It's been a while, and I obviously got to the bottom of everything that were going on. Had a saddle checked, back checked, physio, dentist, tried a new dentist, and that dentist found that she had the tiniest, smallest little wolf tooth still here, and because she was wearing a different bit that day when we went to Port Royal, which was a hanging cheek, I think it irritated her. That's what caused all the stops of not wanting to compete that day. However, she's had so much time off from competing now, if she's not been in a competition environment. The only thing she's been doing is been going on fun rides, beach rides, and we've been going to my instructors. We go to my instructors every 2 weeks, and we've been working on just getting her forward, because Bella can be quite lazy, and she's not, I mean, if you look at her, she's got a bit of a belly on her. She's one of those ponies that can just, she just looks at grass and she's, however, it's a bit like me, isn't she? I can just look at food and this is why this filming like as well. My face just feels massive on every film I do. I'm not that big in real life, I promise you, I'm not, but my face looks massive online. Anyway, so we got to the bottom of everything. This will be Bella's first time out in months and months and months in a competition environment. So she's been, my instructor said to try her on something that's got a bit more oomph in it, because she doesn't have feed, she just has chop with supplements in. So because she's fit, it's not the fitness, although she don't look it, but she is fit. So I've been giving her a little bit of speedy beat for the last few days in her feed, and I'm hoping that gives her a little bit more oomph. It could have the opposite effect and make her spooky. I don't know. Anyway, we're hoping for the best. What's that saying? Hoping for the best, planning for the worst. Can't remember. We're not planning for the worst. Anyway, so I'm just about to get her out now, give her a little mane, a wash, and then, yeah baby, we're going to go for a hack, aren't we? Get the first hack out of the way so I can get your tap cleaned and then do Mr. Darcy. So I'll speak to you all soon, guys. Ba-da-ba-ba. Yes, I know. So, we like Bella and Darcy, carrot monsters, aren't you babies? You love your carrots. So I always make sure we try and have carrots. We do. And we always try and make sure to do a little stretchy, don't we? Because, come on. Good girl, you showing everybody your stretches? Yeah? You showing everybody your stretches? Oh, she says that one were a bit too much, Mama. Good girl. Come on, this way. Yes, I know. I know. Good girl, baby. Oh, and then this one is for being good girl. Yay. What a beautiful day, Mr. D, eh? Isn't it a lovely day? Why aren't you on grass? You normally get on grass on here. Hi guys. Do I sound out of breath? Can you hear her? Let me just turn it round. Hello, Babas. So, it's the next day. Morning. Running late. As per usual. I didn't have a good night's sleep last night, so yeah. I'm going to get these two in, then I'll be back on. Because it's just all over. Hi, babies. Hi. Hello. So, guys, this is my morning. The sheep have already been fed. And I'm kitted out in my son's beautiful tracksuit. You'll probably want to kick off. No, I won't. Darcy's in here waiting for his breakfast. He's just having his hair. Bella is there. Hi, Belle. Oh, she's here. Look, how you know? She says, Mum, just give me my food, right? I'm just going to go put a feed out in the field for Jasper, my friend's pony. And then I've got some more stuff to put onto the box. Groom the ponies, plait the ponies, which is my worst job because I am so crap at plaiting. I'm so crap. I mean, I do my best. Looks alright. Gets us through. Half the time when we get there it's popped off. I better get on because I've got less than 2 hours to do so many jobs. I can't figure out if it's better for me that my test times are later, or it'd have been better if they were earlier, because if they'd have been earlier I'd have kept them in last night and I'd have had more stuff done. But I like to keep them out. I like them to be out as long as they can. Don't want to bring them in yet because horses are horses. They have to want to be outside, don't they? Stretching. And I think a lot of things can go wrong with the gut when they're kept in. So yeah, I like them to be out as much as possible. But that's my personal choice and things we've experienced over the years. Anyway, I'm rambling again and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to get on because these feeds are not going to make themselves, are they? So, I will speak very soon. It's on purpose. Oh, every time I move the camera, you're moving yourself. Look there, Baba. Come on, Baba. Come on. Okay. I'm just finishing Darcy's flats. Darcy doesn't have the best mane, and I'm not the best plater. However, it's happening. We're getting it done. And then, I mean, I'm pretty crap out of Darcy, really. Then I've got Bella to plait up. I just wanted to come on because I last Sunday, so a week today, for all them that don't know, it's a week today. I don't even know why I told you that. Yeah, so I had to have my old pony put to sleep. The Duchess, she was called. She was 30 years old, and we had that really bad Storm Amy, and I think it upset her. So Duchess was kept at retirement. She's been there for 4 years. I saw her regularly. I still did everything for her. She knows she was my pony. So I got the call last Sunday saying that she'd not eaten her feed and she'd got down in the field. So I went straight away, called the vet. In fact, they'd already called the vet. And then when I got there, she was down, and the vet had just arrived at the same time as me. And she had choke, and there was something else going on.
So I had to make that hard decision for Bella's, not Bella, for Duchess's, for Duchess, because I didn't, the way she'd been looking recently, I didn't actually think that she would last a winter. She'd start to lose a little bit of weight, and I said the moment she stopped eating and she was finding trouble with things, then I'd make that decision, because I'm going to do what's ever best for my pony. It was hard, wasn't it? I'm not going to get upset. But she had a long life, and she had a great life, and just like I said, she was 30. I've had her a long time, and she's in a better place. Well, she's not with us, is she, Darcy? Hey? No, she's not. Yeah, and that's the first, it was the first pony of mine I've ever had to put to sleep, to be fair. Every pony I had growing up, Bella, every pony I had growing up, well, the first one that my dad bought me was a Shetland Stallion, so you can imagine how that went. We had to sell him, Blaze. And then the other ones, you know, they either went to my cousins or sold on. So yeah, that was a hard one. I've never had to do that before, and it was sad, but she went peacefully, and she went with me by her side, so yeah. Anyway, we don't want to make this sad. I'm going to have to get on because I've got Bella to plait up now, and the time is, what time is it? 10 past. I've got about 30 minutes, so I'm going to have to go. We have arrived, my darlings. Look at the mess. Look at that. All you can see is my shadow because it's such a nice day and it's so bright. Hiya, Bella. Hiya, Darcy. You tell everybody what you did, Bella. So let me get my fingers off that so you don't have to see my big head. Where is she? Huh? So you have to come up some speed bumps when you're coming up towards Ledstead, because I couldn't see them properly because it was kind of like marks in the road. Well, yeah, we did, didn't we? Mum went over some big bumps. Bella was not happy. She started stamping. Anyway, I am going to get off. Oh gosh, these parts look so bad. I'm so embarrassed. I look like I've done it with my eyes closed. They're normally bad, but today they're extremely bad. Oh, Bella's come out as well. Right, I better go because I need to get on with getting my horses together. Are we going to stop screaming, please? Can we just please stop screaming? It's getting ridiculous. She's going mental, he's going mental. Huh? Bringing these two together. I'm never doing it again, ever in my life. I'm not going to a competition together again. Come on. I mean, somebody just asked me if he was a child because he's screaming that much. What time is it? Don't need to show you Ziplats. They was bad when I started them. They're even worse since he's been in box with Bella. I mean, right. I can't stand here. They're having a test, Darcy. It's not even funny anymore. I'm gonna put them off.
Traveling kind seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination.
He's brilliant in the box. He's not moved an inch, but he's lovely, isn't he? He's done it.
But
About my scar. So do they put them on for the when you put them on Facebook? Yeah.
so on Legston,
Not that I'm really bothered about. It's not fashion.
the grass has undone it. Oh, come on. Yeah, Legston have it on, but if you, do you want me to get it for you? Do you want me to? Bella!
Yeah, you can do it if you want.
Right, I'm going to have to go get her on before she beats the box to death. Do you mind? You've had everything possible could want in life. Hi guys, so I wanted to come on and do a voiceover with Bella's test. The reason we didn't record any of a warm-up is because I left my friend at the box with Darcy, so he wasn't on his own, and he was calling and calling and calling, and every time he called for Bella it was chaotic. She was literally rearing and up on two legs. She got quite chaotic to say the least in the warm-up arena, to the point where I ended up having to get off her and take her out. and then I got back on her, and I ended up just walking up and down the lane, and she was getting really upset and running backwards and wanting to get back to Darcy. It was quite chaotic, to be fair, and I had a couple of people, you know, a bit upset about them calling to each other, which is understandable, I suppose. They don't really want to hear that, but there was nothing I could do about it, and it's just what happened. So Bella didn't actually have any warm-up apart from walking for 20 minutes before we went in for this test. She had zero warm-up. She had no trotting, no cantering. It was literally all walk. I'm not saying that's why the test went bad, but I never got really chance to get her listening to me. She was above the bit quite a lot. She's done so many tests previous to this, which was a lot nicer, and got a lot better scores. As I said, I'm not bothered about the scores, and I'm not bothered about this. It was to get them out together to see how they were going to act, and obviously I found out.
You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be.
So guys, well, what can I say about that? Bella's test has been filmed. I got somebody to film it for me, but they filmed it up, so if I put this on the vlog, I don't know if I'm going to put it on yet, but either way, Darcy came second with a very bad score of 61 point something. Bella didn't get placed, and she had a score of 50 something. Not bothered about Bella's as much, because I'll tell you why in a moment, but Darcy deserved way better than that. I'm sorry, I do not agree with the judge. I just don't. He deserved more than that. I mean, he got 1-7. 1-7? It was ridiculous. And he's not even a dressage pony, but he was only doing an intro test. Come on. Anyway, Bella. You know, I get nervous when I go to show jumping and things like that. But today, I thought my life was over. Darcy had been calling for her, and every time he called for her, she would... Well, we went into the warm-up arena, and she decided we were going to be up on 2 legs. So we was reared vertical. She was running backwards, she was bucking, she was spinning. It got a little bit dangerous, to the point eventually I had to get off. And then I got back on her and I took her down the side. We're at Ledston, if you've been before. I took her up and down the pathway, backwards and forwards, and she was sweating because she was so up. And then every time she heard Darcy whinnying, calling for her again, we was up on 2 legs, running backwards. I had everybody's mouths wide open. So yeah, I'm amazed I even went in and did the test because, oh my god. Anyway, we went and we did the test. The test is not good at all because Bella was too focused. You'll hear her if I put it in. She calling for Darcy's calling for her. And when we do it in, she's just not. She's above the bit quite a lot of the time. Am I bothered about that? No. My main thing today was to bring Darcy and Bella together to see how it went. I can categorically, is that the word? Categorically tell you, I will never take Darcy and Bella to any competition together again, ever. That's it. I have been, I have tried, I didn't conquer, it is over. That is over. It's never, ever, ever happening again. I know now. It's never happening, ever. She'll be going alone, he'll be going alone, and maybe it might be a bit zen. Am I happy? I'm always frigging happy because at the end of the day we're all alive and we're all going home happy. They ain't got a clue what's going on. I do think though that dressage, I mean I'm not a dressage rider, but I have done a bit of dressage on Bella, and when it comes to intro, I think that they should make you feel like you want to carry on being a dressage rider. I don't think they should be as harsh, really, because it makes you not want to really do it. I mean, that's just my opinion, and who the frig am I? But at the end of the day, so say bye-bye, Bella. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, baby girl. Not even taking her plats out yet because she's absolutely... Say bye, Darcy. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. He says, Mum, I just want to go home. So, guys, if you've enjoyed my vlogs, which I hope you do, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I will see you in my next instalment, and I don't know where I'll be. I could be... Well, we could be jumping moon, couldn't we, Bella? Or we could be just... I don't know. But anyway, I will speak to you all soon. Mwah!